Good morning.
What's up, Miss Luna?
Nothing much.
Give a second or two for some of you guys to get on.
If you're watching this morning, give us a wave. Tell us how your day is going. A fun fact. Just whatever you want to share in the comments below. Let us know you're watching. I love fun facts.
I heard. And Emily Treblefield loves corny jokes.
Yes, she does love corny jokes.
Good morning, Miss Lori Sutton.
You stuttered a little on that one, didn't you? Good morning, Miss Dina. I can hear her laughing back there.
You that are already on, go ahead and share this.
Mama says, me, Ella, and Adrian are watching.
Yeah.
Hi, babies. We hope you all are having a great Wednesday morning. It's hump day. We're halfway through the week. Have you had a good week?
Yesterday was pretty busy.
Yeah.
And all the way up to last night. So this morning we started off pretty good.
That's
so
good.
far. But we have a lot going on that we're going to help get out.
Yeah.
Get the word out today and this coming week.
Yeah.
So we're going to be sharing some important information in regards to that. But good morning to all of you, and it's soon to be noon here in about 58 minutes. But so glad that God has allowed our paths to cross one more time. Miss Emily Luna and myself, we want to update you on some things in regards to our parking lot and some other events, and then we hit highlights on the other latter part of the announcements. But
before we get started with our announcements, we think prayer is important. So if you have a prayer request, something that you need for people to join with you this morning, we want to pray with you. So we always want to make space and time for prayer. So if you do have a prayer request, drop it in the comments below. If you wish to only reveal your prayer request to our prayer team, you can go on our website, clintonfwc.org/prayer, and you can fill out a prayer request form or send us a direct message. Sometimes we don't want the world knowing our prayer request, and that's totally fine. So we want to create that space for you this morning so we can pray. And so what we will do with these prayer requests is we will give it to our prayer team who meets every Monday night, and they are faithful in their prayer and just their way of ministering to the congregation and to the community is through prayer. So we really want to partner with you in that this morning.
Good to see you, Apostle Marcus Beckton. Appreciate you and what you're doing for the kingdom of God. Megan Alvera, Amanda Case, Alfreda Johnson, bless you. My friend, my good buddy Charles Lane, and Dwayne Tyndall, Jada Sampson, we appreciate you. Hey, if you haven't rode by the church since Sunday, They have paved the parking lot on my right, that first part there of our project. They got it asphalted, and tomorrow they will be getting it painted. And so it should be ready for Sunday morning parking. You will see that the parking difference has changed rather from the previous way we were parking our vehicles. We were able to utilize more of the property to get more cars in, where at least about 40 cars could be parked in that area along the side of the cafeteria, the fellowship hall in the back. So this project and that part is coming to an end. It's took about 3 weeks. We had a little bit of weather to set us back a couple of days, but our contractor, Brian Kennedy and his team, and they have pulled it out and done a marvelous job. And I give a shout out to Tar Heel Concrete and all of those that he's worked so hard with. But that's the smaller part.
That's the small part.
Because within the next 2 weeks, over here in the bigger part, what we call the grass area, the newly purchased property that we got last year, that's where a lot of our cars are parked at. But they're going to start that project within the next 2 weeks. And so that's going to be challenging for all of our members and guests because the parking situation is going to be a little hectic.
Yeah.
So when we get on that project, I'm asking all of you to be patient with us because it's growing pains. We need to get all of this done so that within hopefully in a year we can start on our other building projects, a multi-purpose building as well as the Five Loaves building. So we're doing this in stages. So once we get over here on my left, on the other side of the campus, it's going to be a little challenging and difficult, but we will make your visit here with us as comfortable as possible. It'll take about maybe 4 to 5 weeks to get that done.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of wanted to make you aware of what's going on there. However, this coming Sunday, you will be able to utilize this part of the parking lot as well as the back like normal until we get on the other project. That's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah. I mean, growing pains are uncomfortable in the moment, but they lead to a greater vision. And so we welcome the growing pains.
Right. And so I'm grateful for that. You got some other stuff going on?
So just a reminder about tonight's service. We have Bible study in our main sanctuary at 7 p.m. We also have marked student ministries tonight. That begins at 6:45 in the fellowship hall. So make sure you come and be a part of that. That's the wrong ad for that, but that's okay. That is for tonight at 6:45 for marked student ministries. And Pastor is going to be speaking on the topic, sheep among wolves. So I'm very excited to hear about this and what the Lord's been doing in you.
We're going to go in depth with that tonight because it's going to be a prelude to upcoming services that we're going to be having here. Yesterday was our third Bible study class session. We have one more, which is next week. And every time that I have done these Bible study sessions, there's so much information that we are able to deliver to the students that are there. And yesterday morning, it was just a wonderful gathering. And to have the people in the class that are hungry for the lesson. And I know many of people can't attend because of the work schedule, but we have had a wonderful turnout. And it's a great joy to sit down in a classroom setting to discuss biblical things, biblical issues, along with events in our society and our culture, and compare what the Bible has already prophesied, what we're seeing. So this coming Tuesday is our last class session, and there's going to be a lot of information that we're going to be covering about the stage of the Antichrist and how the spirit of the Antichrist has already gone out into the world. And so we're going to be going into that. It's not late for you to sign up. Even it's the last session. We're going to, it'll last a little longer than the previous classes, but I do enjoy doing them classes.
Yeah. We had even a message last night about the Bible study from someone who doesn't attend this church, and I said, come on, sign up at clintonfwc.org/Bible study. Even though you've missed a couple of weeks, there's still 1 week, and we still want you to participate. So if you've not been a part of it, as of yet, you can still be a part of it this coming Tuesday.
Miss Emily, I have found that this ministry has gone beyond the walls of this church, the place of worship. The services are going out throughout actually the country, and even on the continent of Africa, Haiti, and a lot of other places. And I'm hearing a lot of people that are sending in prayer requests, or something was said, a song was sung a sermon that was preached, and it's so important now that we make sure that we stay focused as a ministry, in our ministry, to stay focused on what our purpose is, why we're here, why we do what we do for the kingdom of God, and who we do it for. And if we lose that focus, then all it is it's just a gathering of a bunch of social people who likes to mingle, and to me it's more than that. Mm-hmm. And it's about just sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that's lead us up to this major announcement this coming Sunday morning.
Yeah, we're about to start revival.
Yes, this coming Sunday morning, regular time as we normally start. I will be preaching the opening revival service, which is not going to be it's not going to be your regular Sunday morning out here. There's some things that's going to be going on. Kenyon, minister of music, Deacon Kenyon Stevens, he's got a wonderful program set up throughout this whole week of revival that's coming up. But this coming Sunday morning is going to be featuring his mom, Miss Alicia Robinson.
Yes.
And she is going to be rocking the house this Sunday morning.
We look forward to that.
And it'll be all right if I don't even get up and preach, because the last time she sung, man, we were all amazed. And so I think maybe Gene Kirby's kind of hooking up too.
Yeah, they're doing some fun stuff.
Yeah, so you want to be here Sunday morning if it's possible. You have no church to go to. Come and be with us on Sunday morning, or join with us online. But we'd rather have you in the house.
Yeah.
So that'll start.
It's always better in the house.
Yeah, always. So tell me what's coming up on Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday night. So we did want to make reference to this. We will have Kingdom's Kids like we normally do on Sunday morning. So we do have childcare for birth through age 5. And then we will also have childcare Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night for birth through 5 years old. So there will not be Mark Student Ministries on Wednesday if you are over 5 years old. We want our students to come and be a part of revival and in that ministry. So Monday night, we have Pastor Gerald Underwood ministering, and I'm so excited about that. Yeah.
Pastor Gerald Underwood, I've known him for many, many years, and when we were having a discussion about setting up this event, his name was just like automatically. People out here enjoy hearing Pastor Gerald Underwood. He pastors Andrews Chapel and doing a great job there on that side of town, and we're so proud to have him. Now he's going to be preaching Monday night. And then also, now who does the singing?
Reverend James Jackson will be here Monday, also ministering. He will actually be doing all of worship on Monday night. So we are super excited for that.
Great.
It's been a while since we've had him in our presence, so it's always great to have him.
If he don't sing my favorite song, then we're going to have an issue, and he knows what that song is. But Monday night he will be here, and then Tuesday night
we have Pastor David Marable. Looking forward to having him again. He's another one of those names that just kept coming back
immediately
up.
Came up to the top.
We're super excited to have him, and he ministers
on Tuesday night.
Yes.
At 7:00, service will start.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday night, Pastor Gerald Underwood is going to be right back with us in the service, where he will be preaching on Wednesday night. I'm sure Minister Kenyon, he's got our choir ready and praise team ready to go. Pastor Leonard Henry is going to be here on Wednesday night. And so we want to extend an invite to all of you starting Sunday morning at 10:45, then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 7:00, the service will begin. And we're looking for a great time in the Lord. We need a stirring. We need a stirring not only in this church, but in our community. I need a stirring in my life. Miss Luna, I preach all the time. I'm always ministering. But this is a time and a season where I can sit down and have these great men of God to minister to me. And sometimes pastors can get so busy like myself and get so caught up in doing what we do for the Lord that we sometimes neglect that we need our spiritual needs to be met as well. And so this is one thing that I'm looking forward to, where I can be encouraged in the Lord and be ministered by our singers, musicians, Pastor Gerald, Pastor David Marable, and
we're looking forward to having their congregations here with us on those nights too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if we really come, revival is really about stirring the fire on the altar of your heart, and that's what I'm going to be preaching about a little bit on Sunday morning, if it be the Lord's will. My title subject for Sunday morning is Strange Fire. Mm-hmm. And we're living in a season where there's a lot out there that's being offered to the church that if we're not careful, we can get distracted from our purpose, because what may look like it would look like a move, it can be a hindrance. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to be preaching on strange fire this coming Sunday morning. I know God is moving in our community. We have churches that are experiencing great move of God in their services on Sunday mornings. They have had great revivals, and I'm excited about what God is doing in our local churches. And so we want you to be ready to be with us again starting Sunday morning, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you've never heard these two men preach, you're really going to be blessed. You really are. Plus, if you haven't heard Alicia singing as well as James Jackson singing, I know you're going to be blessed. So you don't want to miss out on that. What time does the Kingdom Kids open up?
On Sunday morning, they open up at 10:30, and then during the week of revival, you should be able to drop off your kids anytime after 6:45.
6:45, yeah. And they take real good care of them. We appreciate all of you being a part with us this morning, and so grateful for you. And Miss Sonia, we see you. We're praying for your healing and deliverance. We believe that God's going to turn your situation around. God bless you, Mark McLean. Let's see. Weekday Bible study.
I know I keep scrolling. I'm like, where are y'all at?
I know.
Miss Myrtle, good morning. We're so glad to have you.
Yeah. Hello, Miss Bunny McBride. Lockie, Marie Norris, bless you, my dear friend. We love you. Hello, Greg and Jonah, Faulkner, Brittany Carter, good morning. Kathleen Register, she's one of my favorites among many favorites that I have. Mm-hmm. Terry Mercer, we appreciate you. Miss Luna, anything else that we need to get out?
I think that about wraps us up. Just another reminder, if you do have a prayer request, we do want to partner with you in prayer. Absolutely. So you can comment that below, send that to us as a direct message on Facebook, or go to clintonfwc.org/prayer, and we can get that to our prayer team. We believe in the power of prayer, and we never want to neglect that or put that on the back burner, because prayer is the foundation to many things of God. So anyway, outside of tonight, we will see you tonight at 7 o'clock online and in person, and I think that's it.
You guys make it a great Wednesday, and if we don't get to see you tonight, we look forward to seeing you Sunday morning as we kick off the revival service. All right? Have a good day, Miss Luna. God bless y'all.
God bless
and
you.
We'll see you soon. God bless.